There's truly only three reasons why you're never going to be successful. The first reason that 95% of you are going to get wrong and think this is why I'm not going to be successful is your level of skill. You think that because you don't have the skill level for whatever you want, to achieve in life, that you're not going to be successful. But that is such an easy fix, because if you don't have the skill, then why don't go out and learn how to build the skill? You want to become an expert in running Facebook ads for people so you can build your SMMA, but you don't know how to run Facebook ads. You don't know how to sell to people. Well then, go read a book, bro. Go read a book on how to sell to people. Go watch like videos online on how to run Facebook ads, because you are just coping by telling yourself that you don't know how to do something, so you're not going to do it. You think you telling yourself that, I'm not good at studying, so I'm going to fail and I'm not going to end up I'm not going to be able to graduate at the top of my class. Like, you're telling yourself all this nonsense because that you don't have the skill for it, when you can build the skill. The easiest reason to overcome your lack of success, but you want to go ahead and say, this is why I'm not going to be successful. I remember when I started this YouTube channel and I was thinking to myself, bro, my communication speaking skills suck. I'm such a terrible speaker because I had social anxiety for most of my life, so I couldn't communicate properly to people. Like, I have thoughts in my head, but when I tried speaking them, like, they get all like jumbled up and I really couldn't say anything I wanted to say. And so when I film videos on YouTube, these like, can look back at my oldest videos, bro, like they're like 5 minutes long, 5-6 minutes long, but those videos will take me like 20 minutes to record because I like run out of things to say, and I take like 10-minute pauses just to think of what to say next. Like, my communication skills were awful, bro, but I spent so much time on developing myself, actually learning how to speak properly, how to think clearly, how to actually take what I'm thinking up here and speak it out loud. And I've actually made so much more progress in my speaking skills just by doing that, just by actually practicing it and learning how to improve it. If you want to actually start a business online but you don't know how to, and you're coping by telling yourself you're not knowledgeable enough, you don't have the knowledge on how to run a business, how to start a business, then you're holding yourself back for no reason by coping and telling yourself that you have no skill. You can build the skill. It doesn't take that much practice. All you need to do is actually put in the work and solve the problems along the way. Most people will think to themselves, oh yeah, I'm gonna start this business, I'm gonna start drop shipping. And then they don't know how to drop ship, they don't get a product, and they think, bro, this is too hard, I'm not gonna do it. Like, of course, nothing is easy, bro, but the problem with you is thinking that you don't have the skill to do it, and you're not even trying. So you need to fix that. You need to actually fix your skill level. The second reason why you're not going to be successful is because of your traits, your character traits that are strictly correlated with your level of productivity. What is holding you back from becoming more productive? Is it your diet? Is it your sleep? Is it because you spend every night playing Spider-Man when you know you could be working on yourself, when you know you could be reading? What is holding you back? You need to find what your bottleneck is. Bottleneck, if you've seen a bottle, like, those Coke bottles that are like wider at the bottom, but then they get narrow at the top, where only a little bit of Coke comes out of it, and like you can't drop like the whole bottle all out. You can't spill like the whole bottle all at once. You need to figure out what is this bottleneck, what is holding you back from actually releasing your true potential. Because imagine there's a group of people going up a mountain, right? And naturally, there's going to be some who are more athletic and able to hike faster. There's going to be like the average people who are like walking at an average speed. And there's going to be maybe 1 or 2 people who get left behind, bro, because they're so slow. They don't really have like the endurance to go on a hike. And so they get left behind. Now, what happens? When you have everybody working at their own speed, you're going to have the fastest guys who are going to dominate, and they're going to be like miles ahead of everybody else. You're going to have like the main center group of people walking together, and then you're going to have this one dude get left behind. How are you going to be a leader and fix this? How are you actually going to have it so everybody is hiking together? You don't have people getting left behind. You don't have people going off by themselves. What you do is you take the slowest guy and you push him and put him in the front. Put him in the front so everybody is walking at this dude's speed. Everybody is walking slower so that they can maintain his speed. And what you'll find is naturally this dude's gonna get self-conscious, right? Thinking, yo, am I walking too slow? Like, should I actually walk a little faster? And he'll start walking a little faster. So now, since he's walking faster, everybody else is walking faster. And then you see that everybody else might try to start helping this dude out. Like, yo, let me take your backpack for you, bro. Like, let me help you out, and so you can walk faster. So now he's walking 5% faster, And so everybody else walks 5% faster. Then another dude gives him like an energy drink, like, bro, have this, bro, have this Celsius. And he has his energy drink now. His like performance goes up 10%. So everybody else moves 10% faster too. So that is your bottleneck. Once you find your bottleneck, that is how you make everything else move faster. It won't make sense for you to help out the dudes who are already at the front, who are faster than everybody else, because what you're going to do is just create a bigger disconnection between the group. You're gonna have these dudes, you're helping out the dudes who are naturally fit, and you're giving them energy drinks, but they're gonna leave you even more behind, bro. So what you need to do is help and find your struggle. Like, let's say for you right now, like, you want to be an entrepreneur, right? You have good study habits, you have a good diet, you actually like reading, you read an hour a night, but your sleep is trash. Your sleep is awful. You're getting 4 hours of sleep a night. Your sleep alone is going to hold back everything else. Like, you can improve your work ethic. You can work more hours during the day. You can have a cleaner diet somehow, like even cutting out all these like processed foods. Now you're eating only like what, meat. You could clean up your diet even further. You can read more books. But if your sleep is trash, none of that would matter. But once you fix your sleep, that's when everything else skyrockets. That's when your productivity skyrockets. And it could be for anything else too. Like if your sleep's on point, but your diet is trash, then your brain's not going to work. But if your sleep is good, your diet is good, but you don't have the discipline to sit down and work, then that's what, no matter how much you sleep, no matter how good your diet is, you're not going to get any work done. So you need to find what is holding you back, what is your bottleneck. Or even let's say your sleep's on point, your diet's on point, but you go out and smoke with your friends. Or like you want to go play video games instead, when you could be spending that extra time on working on yourself to become more successful. What is your character trait that is holding you back from becoming more successful? The third reason, and the most important reason why you're not going to be successful, is because of your limiting beliefs. The beliefs you have about yourself, the thoughts you have in your head that tell you that you're not going to be successful because you're not confident enough, because it's too saturated. Like you might have wanted to run a YouTube channel just like this one where you're giving out advice to people, but because you think, oh, but I have this accent that sounds funny when I speak in English, or because you know it's too oversaturated, there's too many people talking like this on YouTube, or it's like, you know, you don't have a nice camera because your phone quality, you have potato quality on your phone, so you can't post like quality videos. Like all these limiting beliefs about yourself are holding you back, because all of it truly does not matter. How many people do you know have a foreign accent but they're making YouTube videos? How many people do you know have terrible video quality but they're still posting videos? How many people do you know are speaking like me, speaking about how to like improve your life? But that's not stopping them from like filming these videos. Like your brain is gonna come up with so many reasons to hold you back, but you need to realize that it's gonna be you against your own brain most of the time, because your brain's gonna tell you a bunch of nonsense because it does not want to do work that scares it. Because this is scary, bro. Like you chasing your dreams is scary, because there's a chance that you might chase your dreams and you might fail, but there's also the chance that you might chase your dreams and you might actually succeed. Your brain's gonna ignore the success part, but it's gonna say, oh, he might fail, so let me give him like 10 reasons why becoming a YouTuber won't work. Oh, he wants to start an SMMA, he wants to start like a business online. Let me tell him that it's too oversaturated. There's too many people doing the same business, when they are, I've literally seen with my own two eyes, bro, like the amount of SMMA owners signing new clients every single day. If you can see other people achieving the success you want to achieve, then it's possible for you to achieve it too. Going back to my communication skills on YouTube, I want to make videos for a long time, bro, a long time, but I've always had this belief, thinking to myself, who wants to listen to some brown dude talking online about like improving your life? Because I've always had this perception in my head, thinking that brown people are inferior to a lot of people. Brown people were always looked down upon. So I've always like had this belief, thinking people aren't going to respect me trying to tell them how to improve their life. People aren't going to respect somebody who can't confidently talk on camera and give them advice. So why would I want to actually make videos? But then I see other people of my skin color making videos online, actually putting themselves out there and becoming successful, and it completely shifts the paradigm you have in your head, thinking, wait, he's brown and he can do it, so I can too. I remember the first person to break that stigma was like Zayn Malik, and Zayn Malik's this One Direction, like former One Direction band member, and he's Pakistani, but seeing this Pakistani dude get success and like all the girls like gush over him and stuff, like thinking about him, it made me realize, wait, brown people can be attractive, bro. Brown people can actually speak properly and not like sound like some Indian tech scammer, you know. So the beliefs you have in yourself can easily be overcome when you see somebody else achieving your dreams. It made me realize, wait, there are other people speaking like me who were god awful when they first started making videos. So why can't I do the same? Why don't I actually just put the videos out and actually let time fix my communication skills? You need to stop belittling yourself and actually give yourself more credit, because you're more capable than you truly think. So those are the 3 reasons why you're never going to be successful in your life. By the way, bro, I've created an online community just for you, where you're able to speak with like-minded individuals, where you're able to hop on coaching calls with me, and you have access to all the exclusive content I'm going to be putting out. Then it's going to be just on those platforms. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go check out the first link in the description, and I'll see you there.